So right now we are in the longer weekly time frame for the Bitcoin price, and in this video I'll be going on a deep dive for the Bitcoin charts, explaining my expectations for the long term and for the next cycle to come. So I'll be forecasting my expectations for the price. So before we begin, if you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to consider subscribing to the channel. It takes only 2 seconds of your time and it really means a lot to me. So let's begin. So again, right now we are in the longer weekly time frame, and as you guys can see on the price action right now, if we're going to be having a quick recap, a couple of videos ago or maybe months ago for my Bitcoin video, we have spotted this huge falling wedge right here. I mentioned the target. If we do break above this falling wedge right here, then we're going to be expecting a pump that is going to bring us to a price target of around $30,000 right here, which is this massive resistance zone right here in the weekly time frame. And so far right now we have already met the target right here. Yes, we did at around $31,000 right here, or $30,000. We have met the target, and right now basically we are dumping to the downside. If we view the daily time frame, we are indeed having this mini pullback right here, but that doesn't matter because again, right now we're going to be focusing on my weekly forecast. Now I want to point out the similarities of today's bear market and the previous bear market at around 2019. If you guys remembered, we had this period of basically just lower lows and lower highs right here, and there was this trend line basically acting as resistance. So whenever we had a rally to the upside, we faced some resistance from the trend line and continued to the downside. But at some point we managed to break above this trend line, signifying a potential long-term trend reversal right here, and we had this rally that brought us to around $11,000. And then for the next months we basically moved sideways until the next bull market, where we saw this huge rally to the upside. And right now we are also currently seeing very similar price action right here. If you guys pay close attention, we have formed this falling wedge, or I guess you can say there was also this down sloping trend line that has been acting as resistance, and then we broke above it right here and saw this huge rally to the upside that brought us to this resistance right here. Same thing we did right here. We found resistance at this level, and now we found resistance right here. And for the remaining months, just keep in mind the next Bitcoin halving is expected to happen at around February 26th of 2024. So that is next year. And remember that history doesn't repeat itself, but it often rhymes. So if we were to see history right now rhyme, we could clearly see it happen right here. So if we were to look back at the previous bear market right here, then we could basically say that the Bitcoin price could right now dump back to the downside, move sideways for a couple months, and in the next Bitcoin halving, that's around February of 2024, we could see a huge rally to the upside, basically for the next bull cycle. And also, I'm going to mention important levels of support right now. If we do pull up the volume profile, we can see that first of all, there is a ton of volume within this level right here, and that's around $19.5 thousand. As you guys can see, we have found support previously right here, because again, this level has a significant amount of volume. That's around $19.5 thousand. So right now we could basically expect the Bitcoin price could basically dump to this level right here. I'm not saying it's gonna dump to $19.5 thousand. That isn't 100% guaranteed, but if we were to have a dramatic dump to the downside, this is the crucial level to hold. By the time we reach the next Bitcoin halving, we could break above this huge resistance and see that massive pump for the next cycle, the massive rally that's going to bring us to astronomical prices. So yeah, basically that's what I'm talking about right now. I'm pointing out the huge similarities we're seeing for the current cycle, or for the current bear market. just be aware of this scenario and be aware that this could also play out. We could have a similar price action like we did right here. So right now, basically my forecast is in the longer weekly time frame. We could see that this resistance zone at around $30,000 until $33,500, this resistance zone could be the one that could keep us down for a few months right here. So whenever we have a rally back to the upside right here at resistance, we could be rejected a couple of times until at some point we're going to break above it, flip it to support right here, and have that massive rally to the upside again for the next cycle. So that is what I am currently expecting in the weekly time frame. That's just my forecast. If you guys want to trade Bitcoin and altcoins, and don't forget to sign up on Bybit using my affiliate link, it's going to get up to $30,000 in bonus as well as 0 fees. And don't forget to join my Discord server where I post daily market signals and updates to my videos.